Today, on the 3-Minute Flyby, we've flown across the Pacific Ocean to a city that's risen out of the ashes of hundreds of years of war and occupation to become one of the most technologically advanced places on the entire planet.
This is Seoul!
Hey, we're in Korea. We just landed at the Incheon International Airport, one of the largest and most modern airports in the entire world. I'm holding in my hand a T-Money card. This is one of the most valuable things you can have as a traveler in Korea, and it'll get you just about anywhere on almost any form of transportation. It only costs about $3, and once you have it, you can keep reloading it for your entire journey. We're about to get on the Airport Express Railway, a 45-minute trip to downtown Seoul. Let's go. Seoul is the capital of South Korea and the third largest city in the world by urban area. It's very modern, clean, and safe. It's also one of the most cosmopolitan cities in Asia, and although Korean is the official language, English is widely spoken. Tonight, we're staying in the very aptly named Kimchi Guest House near Hongik University, where we're hoping to find some great food and amazing nightlife. Our first journey takes us to Gangnam, an affluent district of Seoul that's home to gourmet restaurants, luxury shops, and posh nightclubs. Relatively unknown outside of Korea until recently, the district became a household term around the planet after Korean pop sensation Psy's song Gangnam Style gained worldwide popularity. After working up an appetite, we're leaving the ultra-modern behind and heading across the Han River to the oldest market in Seoul. Every major city in Asia has night markets, and Seoul is no exception. But we're at the Gwangjang Market, home of some of Korea's most delicious street food. Let's go check it out. Although it's mainly a clothing market, Gwangjang has become famous for the food stalls at its center. This market has an awesome spread of Korean snacks. Everything from chukoki to kimchi to japchae to many, many other things. This place is absolutely amazing. Be sure to try the world-famous mung bean pancakes, the market's specialty.
Tastes good.
Really good. After a good night's sleep, we're hopping on the Seoul City Bus for a trip around town. For around $10, you can hop on and off all day at many of the city's most popular tourist attractions. Our next stop is the National Museum of Korea, a living testament to the history of the Korean Peninsula and one of the largest museums on the entire planet. The museum's collection chronicles the history of the Korean Peninsula, from the first known settlers to the present day. It's completely free to visit and has an almost overwhelming number of galleries and exhibits. It's best to set aside an entire morning or afternoon to really experience all the museum has to offer. Nearby is the equally interesting Korean War Memorial, a monument and museum dedicated to all of Korea's wars and those who fought in them. The exhibits chronicling the Korean War are particularly excellent, and visitors who have been to the museum's counterpart in Pyongyang will be especially intrigued by the stark contrast between the North's version of history and the facts presented here. Back on the bus, we're headed north to a 600-year-old UNESCO World Heritage Site. If you're only going to visit one temple in all of Seoul, make it this one, the Cheongdaegon Temple, located right in the center of town. There are 2 tours available, and we recommend that you do the Secret Garden Tour, which is only available 4 times per day.
In there, the king used to spend his spare time composing poems and fishing. The interesting thing is, whenever
the site has been hailed for its outstanding architecture and garden design, both of which were nearly perfectly integrated and harmonized with the palace's natural setting on the side of a forested hill. While you're exploring the traditional Korean houses, you might notice holes built underneath them. These holes were used to heat the houses in the wintertime. Fires were built underneath the houses, which sat on stone floors. These fires then heated the stones, which heated the floors, which people slept directly on top of. The garden is such a peaceful place, it's no wonder that Korea's king spent so much time here. As our journey to Seoul comes to an end, we're heading to the city's highest point, the In-Seoul Tower. Looking out over the Sea of Lights, we can't help but wonder if our next trip will be as inspiring as this one. While Seoul might not have any of the blockbuster attractions that other Asian cities do, it's an extremely warm, inviting place that's easy to get around and has some amazing food. It makes a great introduction to Asia for those of you that haven't been here before. For the 3-Minute Flyby, I'm Brian Stepanek, signing off. Happy travels.